LJ Young. Let me get the shirt straight up. I don't like it all wrinkled up. Okay. LJ Young back again with another debt-free advice video. I love this stuff. I hope you guys can tell I live and breathe this stuff. I didn't know it until I got out of debt. I'm 48, got out of debt around 42. My name is LJ Young, and I started a company called Debt Ain't My Daddy. Help people get out of debt, and I am a 100% debt-free motivational speaker and personal finance educator. All right. So what I do is I have a very different approach than most. First of all, there's very few people that are debt free. Okay. So the advice I give is going to sound strange to you. If you're in debt, it may sound strange to you, like, I never heard of that, or why would I do it that way? And all I'm asking you to do is this. Don't even, if you don't like me, don't worry about the way I look, how I sound, what I say. If the math is right, that's all you care about. Say, I don't like this guy if you don't like me. I'm not saying to not like me. I'm saying if you don't like my advice or what I'm saying, go by the math. Is his math right? I don't like the way he looks or what he says, but is his math right? And if the math is right, that's the only thing I want you to understand, okay? Because I didn't understand it when I was in debt. So, all right, today's video, and I'm telling you, this stuff, this comes to me, okay? And I try to tell you in a way that I couldn't see when I was in debt versus being out of debt. Now, I titled this interview with the bank, because if I could go back, I think back when I was in debt, and now if I could go back with the knowledge I have today of being debt free, I wish I could interview. If I could interview the bank and ask them these questions, I would really like to know how they did certain things, right? Because it's really, money is really more mental than anything. It really is, and I'll get to it. Sorry, but what I'm trying to express to you guys is this: the freedom that you get from being debt free is the unbelievable freedom. All right, it's if you've been in debt all your life, you feel the pressures of debt. That's a pressure of debt. If you get that pressure out of your life, that negative energy, because debt is negative. It's all about energy. Get that negative energy out of your life. It'll change your life. It changed my life totally. Back to the thing. All right. So now I want you guys to roll. It's storytelling time. Gather all up. Come on. Big hug. No, not seriously. Not big hug. That'd be a very big hug. But anyway. All right. So back to the thing. All right. If I could go back and speak to the bank as a debt-free man today, these are the questions I would ask the bank. Now, as I talk, just pretending I'm talking to myself, all right? But you're just listening. If I was in the room with the bank, I'd be like, all right, bank, I need you to answer these questions for me, okay? The first one, all right? All right. How in the world did you make me believe I was a homeowner though I had a mortgage? How did you do that? How did you do that? Never once did I stop to say, well, if somebody pays cash for a home, what do you call them? They're a homeowner. If I have a mortgage, I'm not the owner of that home. The bank is. How I did not see that, I don't know. And it makes me mad. I don't know how I didn't see it. How did you guys make me believe that, bank? All right? That's the first one. Next one. When I was in debt, I used to brag about my credit card limits. I used to brag, oh man, this one got 10,000, this one got 20,000, this one got 5,000. Bank, how did you get me to brag about money that wasn't even mine? How'd you guys do that? Did you guys train David Copperfield, the big magician in Vegas? Because man, these tricks are good. And the best part, none of them are even hidden. You're showing me the secrets. None of this stuff is even hidden. It's right in my freaking face. And I didn't even see it. How'd you guys do that? And it's not even my money. I was renting it from you. How'd you do that? All right, next one. All right. How in the world did you make me believe overdraft protection was really for my protection? How'd you guys do that? How'd you guys do that? How'd you guys do that? How'd you make me believe that? Is it the name protection that you just put in in the whole service? Overdraft protection, like you were really protecting me, but the only thing you were protecting me was from myself. Because I wasn't watching my money. So you guys were making me pay to protect me from me. How'd you guys do that? That's magic. I know that's money magic, ain't it? And then, honestly, now I'm talking to you guys. None of this stuff is hidden. None of it's hidden. I don't. Now, when I talk about the bank, okay, interview with the bank, I got to make this clear. All right, I'm not angry at the big banks. I'm not mad at them. It's business. I get it. It's business. They're not bad. They're not evil. They're not none of that. Okay, banks, learn from the best. Learn from the banks. Don't despise them. All right. Okay. Next question. All right. How did you get me to believe PMI, primary mortgage insurance, was insurance for me? Because you guys put the word insurance in there, so I just fell for it? How'd you guys do that? I really thought PMI was for me. It's not for me. It's free money for you. What it really means is paying more for not saving more. If I didn't come up with 20% down on the house, that tells the bank that I didn't have any money. You guys did. How'd you guys do that? But I guess it was up to me to know that I didn't have any money, because guess what? I didn't know I didn't have any money, which is the weirdest thing in the world. I have no idea how that happened. Not a clue. Not a freaking clue. All right, next one. All right, this is a good one here. How did you guys make me believe that if I refinance my house, that I was really taking that money and paying off credit cards and cars? How'd you guys do that? Now, I really thought I paid. I really thought that if I paid off, refinanced my house, got the money from the house, which is the bank's house, okay? That's your house. I know it's your house. I keep going back and forth. I know it's your house. I'm talking to the bank now. I know it's your house, and I borrow that money, and I'm borrowing. I logically know I'm borrowing that money. I'm taking it, and I'm paying off your credit cards and your car because you guys still own them. And I really thought that I was paying them off, because I was telling all my friends and everybody, hey, I just paid off my car, paid off my credit card. I didn't pay off nothing. And I really thought I now had extra money at the end of the month. How did you guys do that? How did you guys make me believe that? That is some serious money magic. I swear, you guys are training all those magicians in Vegas, aren't you? I know you are. I know you are. I know there's some kind of training camp back here. Why is that covered up back there? Why is that got a big black veil over there? Can I see it? And why you guys got two guards, armed guards there? I can't walk behind that curtain? God dog it. You know what? Honestly, they probably say, yeah, go look behind the curtain, open it up, and nothing's going to be there. You know why? Because it's in plain sight. It's hidden in plain sight. None of this is hidden. You know what it is? It's sixth grade math. That's it. Sixth grade math. I am so mad. Sometimes I'm happy that my eyes are open to debt. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm very happy. Could not figure it out for nothing. Didn't know if since I was in debt, I didn't know who to ask for advice about money. All right, I'm back. Sure what just happened, but it went crazy for a second. I hope this video turns out right. We'll see. Uh, Back to what I was saying here. Damn, it totally threw me off. Man, I was on a roll. Anyway. Damn, it totally threw me off. Oh, man, I was on a roll. I better mute that. I'm really messing up. All right, back. All right, now back to what I was saying. Banks, if I could go back, the interview with the bank would be totally different. And again, none of this stuff is, that's the worst part. None of it is hidden. None of it. You just it angers me because it's right here. It's right here the whole time. The only thing I was doing with that, I was like, hey, move that out the way. I can't see. Move, move, move. It's right here. Move. It's right there. All right. That interruption really just threw off my mojo. But I hope you guys, if you like what you hear from me, please like, subscribe, share, comment, anything to do with personal finances. I can help you. If you can't figure out, especially the people, this is the people I'm really aiming towards. All right. If you make good money and you still cannot figure out why you're living paycheck to paycheck, I have the answer. I have the answer for you because I was you. I am a computer engineer. I don't do computer engineering anymore, but I was doing it for the last 20 years. You know, I hear about the cloud and all this stuff. That's what I did. So I was making six figures for the longest, but I could not figure out why I was living paycheck to paycheck. I do not understand why. I'm very, it doesn't have anything to do with intellectual knowledge. It's the weirdest thing because computer stuff, I got it. I get it. I know how it all connects, but I don't know why I couldn't apply this same intellectual knowledge to my money. I don't understand. But I do understand today. It's the way society has conditioned my mind. Society conditioned my mind to think a certain way. You know, I think about it. Here's another way. Here's another way. And I want you guys to hear what I'm saying because it's none of this stuff. I keep repeating this. None of this stuff I'm telling you is hidden. It's in plain sight. All I had to do was this. If I couldn't figure out why I was living paycheck to paycheck, this is all I had to do. Google how much we're in consumer debt right now. All it's in the trillions, okay? Consumer debt means all this stuff, mortgage, credit cards, all lumped in together, consumer debt. And it's huge in the trillions. All I had to do was look at that number and say, whoa, that's a lot of people in debt. And that's a lot of people living in the red. Their finances are not in the black. That's a lot of people. Let me do the opposite of that. Let me do it the other way. And that would have changed my world back then. Totally changed my financial world. Totally. And I'm gonna give you one more thing, how I see things now for what it really is. And when I say what it really is, it's by math. Just math only. All right. If you didn't have, the only debt you had was your rent, your food, things to keep you alive, and that's all you had, you know how much money you would have? Your money would stack so fast, faster than any investment that you might think of. Your paycheck. Invest in yourself first. Like this. Like for example, Kelley Blue Book value of vehicles mean absolutely nothing to me unless I'm selling. When I'm buying, I don't look at Kelley Blue Book. That value in that book has nothing to do with me. And I'll tell you why it doesn't have anything to do with me, right? If over half of America are in debt, that means whoever's selling their car is probably 50% chance that they're in debt too and they need to get out of that car. They need to get from under it. They're drowning in that car, right? I will just look for the car I want, look to see where it's for sale, see the price that they're asking. That doesn't mean anything to me either. It doesn't mean anything what they're selling. I walk up, hey, you want this car? Are you selling this car? Yeah. Oh, I'm selling it for X. Well, I got half of X right here in cash, or maybe three quarters, or whatever. I'm never paying full price for anything. I'm never walking on a car lot ever. I understand that's a business. They're there to make money. That's why, not saying car lots are bad, but I don't go to car lots because I understand it's a business to make money and I don't want to spend that kind of money on a car. So I have a 50% chance to buying a car on personal sale from a person that's in debt and trying to get away from it. It's helping me and it's helping them. They're trying to get from under it. I'm trying to get it for cheap. That's it. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. But that's why Kelley Blue Book does a value of a car. Doesn't matter to me if I'm buying. Now, if I'm selling, I'll go by Kelley Blue Book. Because the person that's buying, I don't have to sell it. I want to sell it to make money. So if they come up to me and try to, hey man, let me cut down the price, I just go, no, that's the price. You short? Yes. You own it? Yeah, the title's right in there. The bank doesn't own it. The bank doesn't own it. I own it. Why are you selling it? Because I just don't want it. I want to sell it. That's it. You want to negotiate the price? No. They pull out the cash. Hey, I got this much. Keep it. I don't need it. This is my price. And when you talk like this, let me tell you this. I be going on and on from the interview to the bank to this. All right. When you're debt free, people can hear it. The way you speak, the way you respond. Hey, you're gonna cut down on the price? No. Why not? Because I don't have to. You sure? I'll come back a week later and I'll see what you. It's going to be the same thing if you come back a week later. It's going to be the same price. It'll sit there forever until what I want it for. Period. All right, that's it. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, subscribe, comment, like, share. If you guys have any things that you want me to talk about, shoot me a comment. Let me know, hey, Linnell, I don't understand how this works. Or why did they do this? Why do they say this? Just tell me, and I'll translate it into regular speaking English. And I always will go by math. So if I tell you something, punch it in your calculator on your phone and say, hey, I don't like what he's saying, but his math is coming out right. That's all. That's it. That's it. All right, you guys have a wonderful day until tomorrow, because I'm doing these daily I made a goal for myself. I'm going to do these daily for the next 20 days. So share with your friends. All right, have a good one.